We got
Trump case is being dismissed. Let's talk about that one.
We got a bunch.
Jack Smith is probably pissed off right now. I know he's mad. Definitely is mad. He dismissed, guys, and I'll give you guys a quick little backstory on this real quick. So,
yeah, they wanted him.
So Special Counsel Jack Smith just filed a motion to dismiss the federal indictment case against President-elect Donald Trump. Let's run the clip real quick, and then I'll explain to the audience what this means.
I wonder why.
This is an NBC News special report. Here's Lester Holt.
Good day. We're coming on the air with breaking news about President-elect Donald Trump. The Justice Department Special Counsel Jack Smith just filed a motion to dismiss the federal criminal case against the president-elect over his efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. The news comes after NBC News learned the Justice Department had been planning to wind down its federal cases against Mr. Trump. It also comes as NBC News learned that Smith and his team plan to resign before Mr. Trump returns to the White House.
So, let's go through this. Can you type in real quick, Bills, in the Google? Type in Jack Smith DOJ documents dismiss case. It'll come up. It's going to be like a court document. But let me go ahead and explain. You have something you want to say?
Yeah. So just before you get into it, so he's going to resign before Trump gets into office, right?
Yes.
And he actually dismissed the cases. Is it because he's scared of what Trump's going to do to him?
Well, Trump already said he's going to fire him day one.
Yeah.
So, and here we go here. So this is for District of Columbia, United States District Court. United States of America versus Donald Trump criminal case. So you guys can see here, 23 CR 257. That is the case number for the courts at least. The defendant asserts that he is immune for prosecution from his criminal scheme to cuss the government's motion for immunity determinations. No, this isn't it. It was filed by the government. That I think that might be something filed by his defense. But while you pull that up, let me kind of explain what's going on here. All right, so recap little bit. So Donald Trump, guys, for President-elect Donald Trump was indicted in 4 different cases, okay? 2 state cases, 2 federal cases. The 2 federal cases, one was down here in the Southern District of Florida for the classified documents case, and then another one in the District of Columbia for the January 6th insurrection, okay? Then he was also indicted on 2 state cases, one in New York for the falsifying business documents case that he was actually convicted on and went to trial for on 34 counts. And then the other one was out of the state of Georgia on a RICO case led by Fani Willis for basically, again, trying to sway the election, right? Him, Giuliani, and a bunch of his lawyers were all indicted, if you guys remember that racketeering case. So kind of what happened is this. So first, in Florida, as Trump was in the process of running, the Florida case got dismissed. Okay, and the reason why the Florida case got dismissed was on the grounds of basically the district judge found that Special Counsel Jack Smith, who was brought in as a special prosecutor, did not necessarily have the authority or wasn't appointed in the correct manner to go ahead and charge Donald Trump. That was a technicality that they used to dismiss the case out of Southern District of Florida, which was a federal case. That was a document case, which I've told you guys before, I actually think had the government actually proceeded and charged Donald Trump, that would have been absolutely the strongest case that they had. Because the reason why, when it comes to classified documents, guys, though the president can declassify documents that have sensitive nature in them, the problem is this. The documents that he had are called something National Defense Information, NDI. It was a lot of Department of Defense type documents on military stuff. And that stuff you can't have, regardless of classification levels. That's where the problems arose. Then also they had witnesses, obviously, that were willing to testify against him. They had a recording where Trump admitted that he was basically, showing documents to someone. I think it was Susie Wiles or somebody else like that. I forget who it was. But someone that didn't have a clearance.
What a snake.
Saw some of these documents, etc. So, no, not Susie Wiles, but someone else, that snitched on him, Because they were able to get search warrants in the house. Guys, mind you, the FBI did a full-fledged search warrants at Mar-a-Lago. That's how they found these documents. So that case was actually very strong had the government went ahead and prosecuted him, because they don't have to prove that the documents are classified. All they have to prove is that they're national defense information, which they absolutely were. So thank God that case got dismissed, right, on that technicality. Then, right, as you guys know, the New York case, he went to trial and he lost. He was found guilty by a jury, right, on the falsified business document case. Now, with that said, and I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again, very important, I got to give credit where it's due. Laura Loomer is actually responsible for Trump not going to jail. And I'll tell you guys why.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this. So, Trump got found guilty, and he was supposed to be sentenced. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all some sauce right now. He got found guilty. He was supposed to be sentenced. A lot of people don't know this. Rikers Island was preparing to intake Donald Trump. The judge was going to sentence him to Rikers. He's absolutely going to put him in jail. This information, Alex Jones broke the news. Laura Loomer broke the news. A lot of people knew that basically, and a lot of the cops in New York City were planning to actually not go to work that day if that he was sentenced, right? As a show of like, what the fuck. Laura Loomer breaks the story the week that he was supposed to get sentenced. Judge Merchan's daughter, the judge that was sentencing Trump on the falsified business records, his daughter had worked under the Kamala Harris campaign and had received money from Kamala Harris. Well, obviously, this is a gross conflict of interest because you have a judge that's presiding over a criminal investigation of a presidential candidate that is an adversary to his daughter's campaign. Gross conflict of interest.
Yeah, not fair.
And Judge Merchan had been asked multiple times to recuse himself from the case. He refused. But obviously, this story breaking that week was like kind of took the wind out of his sails. So he had to actually push the fucking sentencing back. He pushed the sentencing back. That bought Trump the time he needed to gain momentum and won the fucking election. So you got to give credit where it's due. Laura Loomer broke that story, and that put an enormous amount of pressure on Judge Merchan to push the sentencing back.
She was the first person to do it?
Yeah, she was one of the few people to break it, yeah. She broke it first. Because she was hawking Judge Merchan's daughter. She was tagging her in posts and saying, we know that you work for Kamala Harris, you take money from her, and all this other shit. Your father is a judge presiding over Trump's case. How is this ethical? Like, she was calling them out. And she has a big following. She got like 1.2, 1.5 million on Twitter. So that story was like put a huge damper in Judge Merchan's ability to sentence him because, mind you, they were mobilizing people to get Trump over to Rikers. So so that case, and then like I think last week, case is adjourned. So basically they're like kind of suspending it for now. That falsifying business case, because Merchan was supposed to sentence him after Trump won the election. He was supposed to sentence him at the end, in the middle of November, and he pushed it back. He adjourned it.
Can he pardon himself as
No,
president?
it's a state case. It would have to be the New York governor. The New York governor would have to pardon Trump, which I estimate will probably happen in the future.
Okay.
On that case, because the judge adjourned it. So, you know, it is what it is. Because the sentencing was set for after the election. I'll tell you this: if Kamala Harris won that election, Trump would be in jail right now. 100%, he would be in jail. 100%, he would be in jail.
I'm thinking about the all the like things that have to happen for him to go to jail, like the Secret Service, all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's a lot
would have
of
been
work,
a nightmare
bro.
to coordinate. So, so we covered the Florida case, then we covered the New York case in detail.
Yeah.
Then obviously you got the Georgia case. That's still open, guys. But I predict that one's probably going to get dismissed as well because, as you guys know, Young Thug pretty much beat his fucking RICO. He got, what, 15 years probation? Almost no jail time served. So Fani Willis clearly is showing that she's incompetent. And then on top of that, Laura Loomer also has been embarrassing her. She also broke some of the stories with her having this inappropriate affair with one of her lawyers. So, you know, the fucking, all these cases are kind of like just shriveling up. So the Georgia case is still ongoing, but I predict it's going to be dismissed as well.
Yeah.
And then this case right now with DC is the last one. This one was also a fairly strong case federally because they were trying to say that Trump and his people were defrauding the U.S. government and they tried to cause an insurrection. So that case got dismissed, which is a big W for Trump. So him winning the election, bro, was huge.
Can he pardon the people that were in January 6th?
Yeah, he can. He absolutely can.
All of them?
Yeah, he can. But I got news yesterday that he is not going to do a blanket pardon on everybody. It's going to be a case-by-case basis. Which kind of sucks.
So he was pardoned basically, in a way, because
Nah, he never was pardoned.
he was basically
They just basically dismissed the cases because the
Dismissed it.
federal cases, they knew once he became president, it's a wrap. Jack Smith knew he was going to get fired. They already threw out his Florida case. So he was like, all right, I'm just going to dismiss this DC case and I'm out of here.
How many people are in jail right now for the January 6th event?
Oh, a lot.
A lot, right?
A lot. I think over 1,000.
Damn.
Yeah. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong on that, chat. How many are in jail right now? Or how many were, like, charged? Because some of them got hit with misdemeanors, some of them got hit with felonies.
Damn. Well, I'll say this, bro. Him being president-elect is great because this won't be happening, but it's also like...
1,089, boom.
Wow.
Is what someone in the chat said. What are you going to say?
No, I think him winning is great because he won't go to jail, of course, but like...
if he didn't win, he would absolutely be on Rikers right now. I have no no doubt in my mind he'd be at Rikers right now if he wasn't president.
Would pardoning all those people put him in a bad light if you pardon everybody?
Normally presidents don't pardon until the end of their terms. Typically, there's something they do at the end of their term, so and because it's kind of frowned upon to pardon people, so they'll do it when they finish their term and like kind of finish. It's kind of like doing a dirty work.
Okay.
You know, George Bush, posthumously pardoned a fucking weapon smuggler. What's his name? Alan Greenspan or something like that. Yeah, y'all could go ahead and Google that motherfucker, and you guys will see who he was smuggling for. But yeah, he quietly did that when he left office before he left office in 2008. So it's typically what presidents do at the end. Okay. Because it's frowned upon. Because you're basically pardoning a criminal. He gave him a full pardon too, and the guy was dead. No need to do it, but
it shows good faith.
Well, in this case, it shows who runs shit. But yeah, when you look him up, responsible for smuggling a bunch of fucking weapons illegally from the United States to a certain state in the Middle East, that was instrumental in them being able to create said state, because those weapons were used against the native people there. And then those weapons weren't available for the Bay of Pigs. There you go. Because those weapons were supposed to be used for Cuba. A little bit of history lesson for you ninjas in there.
Makes sense now.
Yep. I think it's Alan Greenspan. If you got, let me know if I'm right about that, chat. I'm almost certain that's his name.
This the right one? U.S. versus Donald J. Trump, November 25th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for the reasons set forth in the company opinion, boom, boom, the government's motion to dismiss, is hereby granted. Okay. And superseding indictment is hereby dismissed without prejudice. Okay. Yeah. There was something else that he wrote, like a whole like reason why he did it, but basically, you can't bring criminal charges to a sitting president. Is basically what Jack Smith wrote, and that this was an unprecedented event. And when I was reading the court documents earlier,
if you step down from your position like he's doing right now, what do you do after that? Just retire?
If I'm not mistaken, he was like an international lawyer at The Hague. Jack Smith. Can we pull him up real quick? Put Jack Smith, Google.
Is he one of them boys?
Nah.
Oh.
He looks like Adam 22, actually.
What?
Yeah, you'll see right now. Look, we'll pull him up. Chad, let me know, bro. I'm telling you, he looked like Adam 22, bro.
No way.
Watch, you'll see right now.
I knew Adam was a Fed, bro.
No,
I'm just kidding.
He looks like a clean cut version of Adam 22, bro.
What the heck?
Tell me that's not him, nigga. Yeah, that's Jack Smith.
Wow.
Yeah.
Adam's way cooler though.
All right. Yeah, y'all can't unsee it, right?
Damn. He looks just like Adam 22.
Yeah, he does, right?
Pull up Adam next to him, bro.
Yeah, he's a clean version of Adam 22, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, man.
Yo, bring it side by side.
Non-tattooed version.
Bills. That's just crazy. I can't unsee it, bro.
That's Adam 22 if he went to law school.
With tats.
Yeah, didn't become a corn star.
Damn, bro.
Somebody in the chat said Adam 21.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Tell me they don't look alike, bro.
I can see it.
Yeah, man. Adam got a bit more hair, but same shit, man. Damn. All right, hit his Wikipedia real quick for Jack Smith. I'm almost certain he was like a lawyer at The Hague or some shit like that. He does some kind of international law. But he's a good lawyer, bro. Like the guy's a very aggressive AUSA.
But why go after Trump though?
Make his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, here he is. Could we make it bigger real quick? He's an American attorney, served the U.S. DOJ. He was acting U.S. attorney and head of the department's public integrity section. He also the chief prosecutor at the Kosovo Specialist Chambers and International Tribunal in The Hague. Yep, boom. Man, I'm fucking good, bro. Yeah, so, boom. So, he was international, yeah. So, he worked at The Hague. So, he's done, he did prosecuting war crimes in the Kosovo War.
Okay.
And then Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed Smith an independent special counsel responsible for overseeing two pre-existing Justice Department criminal investigation into former President Donald Trump 3 days after Trump announced his 2024 presidential campaign.
55 years old, married. Okay.
So yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, I mean, great resume, right? Obviously accomplished lawyer. But yeah, he obviously probably is going to go back to The Hague or probably do private practice or some other shit like that. He'll make way more money in private practice. And any firm will take him now. Any firm will fucking take him. Like you ran the fucking, you were the prosecutor that went after the former president of the United States? Bruh, he's going to, any law firm he wants, he'll get. He'll make way more fucking money.
damn.
So he'll be fine. So guys, quick word from our sponsor real fast. You know we don't mess around when it comes to leveling up, and that goes for your coffee too. If you're still drinking that sugary shit, you're already started your morning off wrong. 1775 Coffee's protein creamer is what real men use to start their day. 10 grams of whey protein per serving, designed to build muscle and boost metabolism. Most people are tossing whey protein into their coffee, but we took it a step further and made a creamer with whey protein already built in, no added sugar, just protein. They just dropped this protein creamer along with a whole new lineup. In addition to the classic dark and medium roast, you'll find new coffee pods and a brain-boosting mushroom blend that'll have you focused like a sniper locked in on CNN. Don't start your morning funding the woke mob and dumping garbage into your body. Do it right with 1775 Coffee. Use code FRESH to get 15% off. Guys, I'm drinking 1775 Coffee right now, man. As we walk it like we talk it over here, guys, and they got one that has a protein blend, man, so definitely go show them support. Shout out to 1775 Coffee.